Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, champions of the world, how would I do on this beautiful Sunday? Hey, it's so sweet to be a Chelsea fan. Baba, come on, buddy. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let us dissect one or two matters we say. Now, talking point around our club, Chelsea Football Club. So help me tap that like button. It is very, very importantly. If you tap the like button, now it will make me know, say, okay, you appreciate the effort where I did put. And also comment one or two if you are chanced. And check the subscribe button if you have not subscribed. As we begin to dissect every matter, 6 things that we learned about Chelsea 3 and Nottingham Forest 0. I mean Nottingham Forest 0 and Chelsea 3. And we're also going to talk about 1 or 2 breaking news. Maybe say you don't dey around Chelsea Football Club. In fact, make I even start from the breaking news, because right now we are now hearing that ex-Liverpool head of scouting recruitment is now set to join Chelsea as part of Chelsea sporting director. And this time around, I'm hearing that the Baba is going to be like a senior to all those Laurent Stewart, we say will get on ground already for Chelsea. Welcome to Chelsea. I hope your addition to this our club, I hope is going to open the sense of our sporting director to be able to see that we need a centre back. Maguire is on ground. Maguire is on ground though. Anyway, it is what it is. Welcome to Chelsea. When the appointment has been made official, we are still going to come outside to talk about the man. I did not really know much about him. I think his name is Dave Fowler. I've been waiting for his name. Anyway, I'm going to research more about him and tell you guys more about him. Now, let us quickly get into 6 things that we learned from that game that happened yesterday between Nottingham Forest and Chelsea. And number 1 is Josh Achiempong. That brother was incredible yesterday. He put up a fantastic performance yesterday. And you see, after that performance, there's only one thing I could depict from what Josh Achiempong did yesterday. Achiempong is now making it clear to Enzo Maresca and Chelsea that there is nothing, both Fofana, Tosino, Chaloba, all of our centre backs that we have on ground right now, there is nothing they can do that Achiempong cannot do. That's one thing I could depict from the performance of that brother yesterday. And in fact, I even judged myself for not including him in my match preview when I was making my own lineup. I totally forget about him. There is nothing Tosin. In fact, he is even much more athletics than Tosin Adarabioyo. He can run more than Tosin. He get the leg. So this boy has proven himself. Maresca, he need to start playing, because I know say if no be condition we make fry pan bend now. Achiempong na person wey be say you don't discard, you don't leave for bench for all those small cup game. Now we be say suspension, injuries and all of those things don't set in now. You think of Achiempong and you look at the last 2 games this brother has played. The last game, he was there holding Isaac. He held Isaac, held Eketike. Now this one we played yesterday again. Hold Awoniyi, hold him. So take the command Awoniyi, put in waiting be this their striker name Chris Wood, still hold him. Incredible performance put up by Josh Achiempong yesterday. Please, we need to start seeing this boy regularly. Fine, you fit still dey manage his minutes by shoveling him with others. But please, we need to start seeing Josh Achiempong after the incredible performance that this brother put up yesterday. That is number 1. Number 2 now is Enzo Fernandez. We missed that brother yesterday, especially in the first half. You see, if you watch that game, if you rewatch that game, if you go back to that game yesterday, you will clearly see that there was no communication in the first half. There was no communication between the defense and the midfield and the attack. The defense, the midfield and the defense, they play together. You see the attack, they just isolate them for pitch. That was why we could not get too many chances in the first half. Did we even have any shot on target in the first half? I don't think so. So this is the work of Enzo Fernandez. He will communicate with the defense, communicate with Caicedo that is alongside with him, take the ball from defense to attack. That's one thing that we miss so much about Enzo Fernandez yesterday. You see, his work, Andre Santos cannot take it on. Andre Santos cannot do it. Fine, Andre Santos should have been better yesterday, assuming Enzo Maresca did not play him at the number 10 position. He should have done better yesterday. But Andre Santos cannot fill in that gap of Enzo Fernandez. Yesterday make me appreciate Enzo Fernandez even more. That is number 2. Moving on to number 3 now. Did you even know it is all about Captain Reece James? Did you even know that goal that Pedro Neto scored was instructed by Reece James? Kai, James, man. James is just something else, bro. Pedro Neto, after the game, was in an interview and they were asking him, like, he should just talk them through how he took the free kick and how he got the goal. He said, of course, they have been, practicing and watching some videos. But he said when he was about to take the free kick, Reece James told him that you see that particular angle, put the ball there. So apparently now, assuming it was not Pedro Neto that took the free kick, assuming that it was Reece James that took the free kick, it might even end up at the back of the net for Reece James too. So big thumb up to my captain. Oh, but Reece James, that brother is irreplaceable in that team. Oh. There is a feeling, there is a feeling that is different that you feel as a fan when Reece James is on the pitch. Talking about the instruction, talking about the way he will control the team, talking about the communication is incredible. Captain Reece James, big thumb up to you. Now moving on now, number 4 now is on Enzo Maresca. You see, the experiment that this man is now doing is becoming too much. Fine. I'm not saying Enzo Maresca should not carry out his experiment. But look at the experiment he did yesterday at the first half. He almost cost us that game. Because assuming Nottingham Forest went a goal up yesterday, they might end the game there. And that is even number 5. I'm still coming there. They might end the game there. Playing Andre Santos at the number 10 position when you have Esteban William on bench does not sound fair. Enzo Maresca, it does not sound fair. Why are you doing this to yourself? Against Liverpool, you played Malo Gusto there. The previous one, you played Facundo Buenanote. In fact, play Facundo Buenanote there. I like him pass to the C. Andre Santos for 10. For 10. There is an Esteban William that can do this job. Okay. Let's just assume that you don't want to play Esteban William at the number 10 simply because of probably his stature or things like that. I still want to understand for you. Why not shift Joao Pedro back to the midfield? Look at it. When he shifted Joao Pedro back yesterday, we got goals. Shift Joao Pedro back to number 10. Play McGill at the number 9 position. Period. As simple as ABC and 1, 2, 3. Anyway, it is what it is. Moving on to number 5 now. And it is all about Alejandro Garnacho. Because I went back to that game yesterday. You see, if you only watch that game live and you did not went back to the game to watch the full highlight, Baba, you don't go know this thing when I want to talk. I went back to the game yesterday to watch the full game. And trust me, I was seeing some crosses that was given to Alejandro Garnacho. They are taller than him. Way taller than him. Alejandro Garnacho is a player that is not tall. I think Chelsea player go need to try to bring the ball to the level of Alejandro. Because, crosses they come. Alejandro Garnacho will need to start running to position himself to meet the ball. Mona, he try to bring this thing to the guy level. He is not tall. And it's not his fault. However, to those people who don't drag Garnacho, Mona, relax. Garnacho go still ball. By the time when Garnacho go begin the ball, say I don't talk this thing in time past. By the time Alejandro Garnacho will catch his form at Chelsea, on a final note now, you see, the difference in that game yesterday, the difference between Nottingham Forest and Chelsea is that Nottingham Forest got their chances, they could not take it. Chelsea got their chances and they took the chances. That's all. That was what won us that game. The first half was from Nottingham Forest for them to win, but they could not take their chances. We came into the second half and it was for us to take our own chance and we took it. That is the difference in that game yesterday. And I love the fact that come second half, Chelsea, I love the mentality of Chelsea boys and I love the zeal, I love the passion, they don't even waste our time for second half. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. I don't begin the bang out of the goals. So big thumb up to Enzo Maresca boys. Big thumb up to Maresca himself, standing from the crowd and directing, sending papers to the players, communicating. It was incredible. Big thumb up to Moses Caicedo for coming in and immediately hit the ground running. Now I'm waiting at the call, hit the ground running with that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. We don't go see and pass this level. Please, have you tapped the like button? Oh yeah, I beg. Now God, I did beg you. Tap the like button, and comment 1 or 2 and subscribe. And I'ma see you guys later.